Let's begin in Shavasana. So just lay down on your mat, take up as much space as you need, getting in a comfortable position to just rest, be still, maybe get some fidgets and wiggles out of the way and let the eyes close or be soft, and just tune into the breath. You've dedicated the 60 minutes to yourself, to your body, and you can choose how to proceed. As I suggest, lots of shapes and movements, but you can always come back to stillness and slow down even more than my offering, just following your own breath. Sylvia Plath says, remember, remember, this is now and now and now. Live it, feel it, cling to it. I want to become acutely aware of all I've taken for granted. So just appreciating what you're feeling right now in this moment. We'll never return to this exact moment. If there's any areas that need a little extra love or attention in your body, just send the breath there. And just do your best to come back to the inhales, the exhales throughout the practice. If your mind travels elsewhere, to just be here now. Just take a couple more breaths. See if you can breathe in and out the nose. Deepen the exhales, lengthen the exhales to slow down the nervous system. One more big round of breath here, letting the exhale linger as long as you can. And then just start to reach the arms up overhead. Interlace the thumbs and spread the fingers away from each other. Point the toes away from you, and then just lean a little to the left, a little to the right. Feeling the side body stretching, going side to side in the rib cage. And then start to bring the palms back down, bend the knees and slide the soles of the feet onto the earth, the knees bent. Press into the feet, press into the hands. Inhale, roll up for a bridge. And then tuck the tailbone, exhale, slowly lower back down and reach the arms up overhead. We'll do two more rolling bridges. So palms come down, press the hands into the mat, press the heels and the toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hips back down, arms up by the ears, stretching. One more time, palms come down. Inhale, lift the hips up, squeeze the thighs a little higher. Imagine you're squeezing the block between the thighs. Staying here, lift all 10 toes off the earth if you can, and then put them back down, but spread them, and then lift the heels. Lower the heels and lift the toes. Lower the toes and lift the heels. One more time, heels down, toes up, toes down, heels up. Exhale, heels down, tailbone down, lowering one vertebra at a time. And then reach your arms forward, grab onto the knees, so left hand to left knee, right palm to right kneecap, and just let the arms be straight. Let the weight of the knees, the thighs just stretch the arms, feeling the back lengthen. Head and neck are resting on the earth, feeling the tailbone and the lower back just pressing into the mat. Take another slow breath here, just being still with the arms straight and long. And then start to take both knees out wide, left knee to the left, right knee to the right. Bend the elbows and pull the knees, the thighs to center and stretch the legs straight again. Big circles, knees going out and away from each other, opening up the hips. Maybe one more time in that direction, and then when you're ready, you can reverse the direction of the circles. And then slow it down. Just shake the legs out to the sky, release the arms, shake the wrists. And then bend the knees to 90 degrees, press the palms into the thighs and the thighs back into the palms, starting to activate the core right away, building some internal heat. Maybe starting to wobble and hover. Keep the breath smooth, keep the inhale going. And then exhale, release, shake it out again. Arms and legs to the ceiling, just loosen everything up. And one more time, knees to 90 degrees, press the palms, thighs press back. Stay here, or if you'd like to challenge a little more, lift head, neck, and shoulder, but keep the support in the neck. So a little space between chin and chest. As the thighs press, the palms press back. Feel the resistance. One more inhale. Exhale, lower the head and neck and release the arms, release the legs, flutter the lips. Let it go. Bring the hands behind the thighs and start to rock and roll. Letting this be a nice massage of the spine, tucking the chin. Eventually, you can rock yourself up to plant the soles of the feet down, knees bent, and bring the hands behind you. Spread the fingers wide, spread the toes, a nice base. Fingers can point you or point away, wherever your wrists will feel supported, your shoulders supported. We'll inhale, lift up for reverse table. Reach the knees away from you. Let the head release, neck can fall back if that feels okay, or keep the head and neck in line with the spine. Exhale, lower the tailbone down, a little more core. Pick up the toes. Arms can stay on the earth, or arms can reach forward. Legs could start to straighten, or the toes could still be touching the earth for your bridge pose, or your boat pose. Feet down, hands down, back to reverse table. Inhale, pick up the hips. Big breath in. On your exhale, lower down, back into any variation of boat. Just keeping a long spine. Prioritize a nice long spine in your boat pose. Doesn't matter how straight your legs are. Feet and hands down. One more round of reverse table. And then lower the hips. One more round of your boat pose. Again, maybe some wobbles, some shakes, building the heat, the core strength. Inhale here. And then exhale, just move it around. Shake the arms, shake the legs. Again, the core is working. And then release. Take a big full body stretch. Reach the arms out nice and wide, legs nice and wide like a star. And then gather everything in. Give yourself a hug. Wrap your arms around the thighs, around the legs, squeezing, rocking. And then begin to rock and roll again. Enough to just come to your hands and knees. Find your way in tabletop. Coming towards the center of your mat, spreading your fingers nice and wide. And when you get there, just shift the weight. Move a little forward, a little back, in a little circle, feeling the wrist, the finger pads. You could tuck the toes. You could untuck them. You could tap out the feet. Maybe your neck begins to get involved, some circles in the neck. And then keep adding a little more movement. Maybe the hips get involved, some variations of cat-cow or side cat-cow, maybe hula hooping the spine, the belly button, the rib cage. Just let the eyes be closed and just move organically from hands and knees. You could stretch it all the way back into a child's pose. Couple more breaths. And then begin to find your way back into a neutral tabletop. Let's turn the right fingers to face you, and then slowly, the heel of the hand does not have to lower down, but just stretching the wrists out. And shake that wrist and go to the other side. So left fingers turn and face the left knee. And then slowly, you can lower as far as it feels comfortable into feeling that stretch. And then shake that wrist out. And then right hand again, flip the palm to face you, fingers back. And again, lower the back of the hand as far as works for your body. Take a big breath into it. Really great for all the typing or texting you may do. And then switch palms. Left palm flips up, fingers towards the knees, and lower the back of the hand. Take another big breath here. And then hands back to center. Keeping the knees about hip width distances, press back like a child's pose. Reach the hips towards the heels, but keep the arms active. So the arms are lifted, and then draw yourself forward. Pick up the feet, pick up the shins, and take a little half of a push-up. Lower down and press back up. All the way back towards child's pose, but with the shins parallel, knees hip width. And then inhale, pull forward. Again, your little chaturanga, starting to warm up the arms, the triceps, going at your own pace. Let's take 1 or 2 more push-ups. And then the next time you come through a neutral tabletop, start to shift forward a little more, pick up the toes, pick up the shins. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly, and then stretch the legs long. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lower. 1 more cobra, press into the feet, lift the heart forward. It doesn't matter how high you go. Claw the finger pads back and release. Hands by the chest, knees wide this time, toes together all the way back into child's pose. Bend the elbows, press the palms overhead. 3 breaths in child's pose. Let the belly release. As you're ready, extend your arms forward, crawl yourself back to tabletop. And then let the belly release. Inhale, gaze up, but shift the weight back a little bit. And then round the spine and curl forward a little bit. Twice more. So cow pose, belly release, but lean your hips back. And then cat pose, arch the spine, but pull yourself forward. And then tuck your toes and find downward facing dog. Pedal feet, walk your dog. Bend left knee, bend right knee. Stretch out the calves, the hamstrings. And then start to make your way to a still downward facing dog. And we're going to ripple forward. So lift the heels. Inhale, draw yourself forward to plank. Bend the knees deeply into a hovering table and then slide the hips back. Hips high, downward facing dog. Again, roll and ripple forward. Plank pose, but bend the knees really generously and then slide back. Keep going at your own pace. Inhaling as you roll forward. Exhaling as you press it back. One more time, warm up the body. And then we'll stay in a downward facing dog. From down dog, slowly lower the knees to hovering off the earth. So you're in that hovering tabletop. And then both knees to the earth. Cat pose, arch the spine and press the hips back. Cow pose, draw your heart forward and pull forward. One more time, cat pose and cow pose. As you draw forward, like we're going into the push-up, pick up your feet, but then let your feet roll to the right, keeping the right knee, right shin down. Pick up the left knee and reach the left arm to the sky. Bend the left elbow towards the left knee and then extend Again, crunch, elbow to knee, extend. One more time, crunching elbow towards knee, and extension. And then let the left foot come to the earth, left arm over the ear. Really drape everything down. Inhale, pick it back up. Twice more, lower. Inhale, lift the limbs. Lower the left leg, lower the left arm. Inhale, pick them up. Bend the left knee and reach back. Maybe just in the direction of the left foot, or maybe grabbing the ankle or foot. Staying for a couple breaths in the bind or just the twist, the reach. With or without the bind, we're going to step into a low lunge. So to look to the top left corner of the mat. The left foot, you can keep your hand there for support, or just step it as far forward as you can and swivel the hips and all 10 toes to face forward. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Tuck your back toes, and then as you sweep your arms back, pick up your back thigh. Slowly lower your back knee, make sure it's supported, rise up, low lunge. Back toes are tucked under. Sweep the arms back, airplane arms, lift the right knee, right thigh. Right knee comes down, inhale, lift. One more time, sweep the arms back, reach the right leg up off the earth. Lift the chest off the left thigh. Draw the left thigh under. And then plant the palms, step back, plank pose. You could take knees, chest, chin. You could take a chaturanga with those push-ups. You could lower all the way to the earth and take cobra, any kind of back bend, up dog. And eventually you make your way to down dog, maybe through a tabletop or a child's pose. When you reach downward facing dog, take a full cycle of breath. Inhale and exhale. One more round of breath, full breath in. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Bend the knees to hover, hovering tabletop. And then set the knees down gently. Let the belly release like a cow pose. And then lean forward. Cat pose, pull back. One more time, lean forward, pull. And arch the spine, lean back. This time as you pull forward, shine your heart forward, your chest forward, lift your feet up. Let your feet roll over to the left. So you're going to come onto your left knee, left shin, left toes, and pick up your right leg and your right arm. Bend the right elbow towards the right thigh, and then extend. A couple times crunching, elbow towards knee. Inhale, lengthen, extend. One more time, crunch and extend. And then let the right hand droop and drape. Let the right toes touch the earth. Inhale, lift them back up. Again, just let them drape. Feel the stretch of the right side body. Inhale, engage, pick up the foot. One more time, drape the fingers, drape the toes, and then inhale, lift the arm, lift the leg, bend the right knee, reach the right hand back. You might find the bind is further away or closer together on this side. Just reach towards that heel or that shin or that foot, and maybe you find the bind. Staying strong in the left shoulder. Stay for a slow, steady breath. And then look towards the right off corner of the mat. The right foot is going to step all the way forward and move into your low lunge. Set yourself up, all 10 toes facing forward, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Tuck your back toes, left toes tuck. Sweep the arms back, lift the left thigh. Slowly lower the left knee and inhale, low lunge. Go at your own pace a few more times, cycling through the low lunge and then the hovering high lunge with airplane arms. Next time your back leg is lifted, stay for another breath or two. Holding the posture, squeezing shoulder blades together, and then hands down, Right foot back, plank pose. You can press straight to down dog. You could lower knees, chest and chin. Take some cat cows, chaturanga, whatever you need to make your way back to downward facing dog. No rush to get there. In down dog, take a full breath in, then maybe a sigh or a out. Another full breath in and release. Okay, bend the knees, lower the knees to hover, shins hover off the earth, knees down. Take a cat and take a cow. And then start to pull your chest forward, lift the knees, lift the shin, or pick up the toes and the shin, staying on the knees. Feet to the right, arm and leg to the left. So left arm and left leg lift. One time, stretch it long. Crunch it in, elbow towards knee, and then step forward, low lunge. Inhale, arms rise. Tuck your back toes, high lunge with the back leg lifted, but the arms reaching back. Start to sweep your right arm forward like you're swimming a backstroke. And once you have the momentum, stay strong in the legs, sweep up and back, right arm leading, warrior two. Left knee over the left ankle. Adjust your stance nice and wide. Reverse your warrior. And then side angle, but unsupported, left arm in front of the belly, right arm over the ear. This time we're going to start to straighten the left leg, pick up the left toes, and go into a deep lunge or just a side lunge at the back of the mat. You can go all the way into Skandasana. And then back into your side angle. Take it back to the side lunge, as deep as you want to go. And use your legs, rise back up, side angle. This time, rise up into star pose, heels in and toes out. Just wave the arms, shake the hips a little. Parallel the feet. And we're going to step the toes together, bend the knees, and really curl in round the spine. And then inhale, open back up to star. Twice more, step the toes together, round the back, elbows towards knees. Open up, star pose. One last time, back foot steps in towards the front, close in, everything small. Open up, star pose. Heels in and toes out again, palms to the heart, sink the hips, goddess squat. Let the arms go and then just windshield wiper the arms, letting the torso move. Start to slow the arms down, giving the shoulders over the hips. And you can shift the weight. You can pick up the toes. You can pick up the heels. Play with lifting toes, then lifting heels. And then back into your star pose. Heels down, arms up, lift it. Warrior two to the front of your mat. Left knee bends. Reverse warrior again. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step your left foot back and take your time choosing a vinyasa or skipping it. Down dog greets you as you're ready. Full breath in, full breath out. Last time we do this, bend the knees, hover them off the earth, and then set the knees down. Take a cat and take a cow. And then as you lean forward, pick up the feet. Feet roll to the left. Pick up the right leg. Rise up. Stretch the right heel back. Stretch the right arm forward. Grow long. And then elbow towards knee. Crunch. Step the right foot to the front of the mat. Take your time setting up your low lunge. Squaring the hips, squaring the shoulders, arms lift. Tuck the back toes under. Sweep the arms back. Stay here. Maybe a wider stance to support your balance. And start to sweep the left arm up and back stroking. And then picture your warrior two. As you're ready, left arm reaches back, left heel spins down, shoulders lift. Shoulders over the hips, spread the fingers, but stay soft through the face. Reverse your warrior, reach up and back with the right hand. And then unsupported side angle, left arm over the ear, right arm alongside the belly. Start to pick up your right toes, shift the weight into the heel, then the left knee. It could just be a side lunge or a deep squat. Hands could be on the earth or at heart center. And then back up, side angle. As you're ready, shift back. Skandasana or side lunge. And then press into the feet, rise back up, side angle. One more time if you want. And then we'll all move into star pose. So inhale, rise up. Shake the hips, shake the arms. Parallel the feet, and this time the back foot steps in. Curl and round everything. Open back up, expand, star pose. Curl it all in, get really small. Open back up. Once more, curl everything in. Open up like a star. And then take a wide-legged forward fold of choice. You could walk the feet a little wider. You could interlace hands around opposite elbows, hands behind the nape of neck. Any arm position that feels good to just hang in a forward fold, shifting the weight a little more forward out of the heels and into the toes. Or you can play with lifting toes, lifting heels, just gently moving forward and back. Take about 3 more cycles of breath. Then begin to walk the hands under the chest. Lift the heart, bring the hands to the hips, rise all the way up with a flat back. Heels in, toes out, star pose. And then warrior two, right foot forward, bend the right knee. Reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Any flow of choice or skip it and just press back to down dog. When you reach down dog, full breath in. Audible sigh, let it go. Another big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. This time, inhale, shift forward to plank pose, shoulders, elbows, and wrists in line. You can use the knees or not. Slowly lower all the way to the belly. Reach the arms forward, toes back. And then we'll pick up the right arm and the left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Pick up the left arm and the right leg. Inhale, lift. And lower. One more on each side. Right arm lifts, left thigh lifts. Reach through the fingers and the toes. And slowly lower down. Lift the left arm and the right leg. Really great to strengthen the back. Exhale, lower. Shake the hips a little side to side. Loosen the lower back. And then bring the right forearm parallel with the top of the mat. So the right elbow bends. Bend the left knee. Reach the left arm back. And start to kick your left foot back. Finding a back bend. Exhale, release, forehead down. Shake the hips side to side. Left forearm parallel with the top of the mat. Bend the right knee, press into the forearm, lift the heart, lift the chest, reach the right hand back. And again, it doesn't have to grab that, but you could use a strap or a scarf. You could just reach back and feel that twist, or maybe you can grab your ankle. If you have it, start to kick your foot back. One more big breath. Exhale, let it go. Forehead to the mat, bend both knees, windshield wiper the legs side to side. And then really let the legs go long, hands by the chest. Press back into either your child's pose or your embryo pose. So knees wide in child's pose, or knees and shins together in embryo. Child's pose, the arms are forward. In embryo, the arms are back, palms up. Couple more rounds of breath. And then if you're in child's pose, just start to press into the palms and walk the hands back to the chest. If you're in embryo, just bring the palms by the side. Knees could be about hip width distance, and start to walk yourself up just to standing on your shins. So lift the hips and knees in line. Reach the arms forward and just start to lean the heart back, chest back. Inhale, pull back up to center, shoulders over the hips. Shake the arms out. And then washing machine, twisting the torso. Again, feeling the length in the spine. Slow it down and we'll do it again. So shoulders over hips, arms forward, palms down. Lean back as far as works for you. Keep going maybe a little farther and stay for a moment. And then inhale, pull back up, roll out the shoulders, up, back, and down. And then reverse it. And then windshield wiper or washing machine. And slow it down. Tuck your toes under here. Reach your right hand to your sacrum, left arm up. Start to lean the heart back for a back bend. Or if you're feeling very open, you can reach your hand back for your heel. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, sit the hips down. And we'll switch sides. So left hand to the left sacrum, right arm up by the ear. Lift up or grab onto the heel. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Palms on the thighs, tuck your chin. Just take a moment here, full breath. Let it out. And then crawl your hands forward, downward facing dog. Let's walk the hands to the feet, finding a forward fold. Halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale. Two more. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. One more time, halfway lift, lengthen, bring the hands to the hips, rise up with a long spine. Inhale, arms up, pull the hands to heart center. Lift all 10 toes And then put the toes down and lift the heels. They don't have to come up high. Lower the heels, lift the toes. Keep going, alternating lifting heels and toes, just playing with the balance. All right. Set your heels down. Keep your toes lifted and engaged. Spread them wide and then lower them. Reach the arms up, sink the hips down, chair pose. Sweep the arms back. Inhale, rise up, lift the left thigh. And then step forward, find your warrior three, but pull your hands to heart center. Right heel lifts, reach the crown of the head forward. Maybe find a little back bend. And then fly your arms out wide. Open up your wingspan. And now pull the hands back into heart. You can even bring the forearms towards each other, elbows towards each other. Draw the right knee towards the elbow. And then expand right leg long, arms wide. So a variation of warrior three, arms out wide like an airplane. And then elbows and knee, right knee come in. Almost both knees. You can even bend the left knee slightly. Open up one more time. Fly it wide. A lot of balance here. Elbows and knees all towards each other at center. And then inhale, rise up with the right knee lifted. Open the right leg out to the side and find tree pose. Pressing the right foot onto the thigh, thigh is the foot, or into your shin or ankle, just not on the knee. Hands could stay at heart center. You could open up your tree branches. Stand a little taller, spread the fingers. You could interlace your hands behind the back or a reverse prayer. Stand tall, one more breath. And then see if you can come out of it, keeping the balance on the left foot. Lift the right thigh. Right heel forward. And then right knee bends. Bring the right heel back so both thighs are lined up. Reach your right hand for your right foot and left arm to the sky. Dancer pose. We've done a lot of back bends building with the quad stretches, heart openers. So go as far as works for you today. It doesn't matter how it looks. Notice how it feels. Don't overextend. Kick your foot into your hand. Lean your heart, lean your chest forward. Smooth out the breath. One more round of breath. And then keeping the balance on the left foot as you can, slowly reverse out of it, coming into the quad stretch. And then just let your right leg swing forward and back a couple of times. If you need to set it down, you can. And then eventually just walk to the top of your mat. Bounce the knees a little, bounce the shoulders. Washing machine again, let the arms swing. And slow it down. Mountain pose, Tadasana, at the top of your mat. On your inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant the palms, step back, plank pose. Go through your flow. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Take a cycle of breath in, down dog. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. We're going to start that on the second side. Walk your hands, palms back to the feet for a forward fold. Take a half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold back down. Two more half lifts. Inhale, lengthen. Crown of the head forward. Press hands into thighs. Exhale, fold. One more time. Half lift. Hands to the hips. Rise to stand. Shake out the arms a little. And then just shift the weight, heels and toes, a couple of times. Find your balance. Find the strength at the feet. Believe me, feel arms up. Sink the hips down, chair pose. arms back. This time as you rise, rise with the right thigh, right knee. Step the right foot towards the middle of the mat, coming hands to heart, coming into your warrior three. Chest forward, left heel back, and then take the arms out wide. Spread the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades onto the back. Start to bring your palms back together, forearms together, elbows together. Draw your left knee in. You could bend the right knee as much as you need. And then try to keep your balance, staring at something that's not moving. Expand back open, left heel back, arms wide. Again, pull it in, squeeze it in, take your time. Elbows and knees towards center, rounding the spine, and then opening up, finding a little back bend in the heart and the chest. Maybe one more time, close it in. Get really small and tight. And then open back up. And somehow the right foot stays the base, the left thigh, left knee lifts. And then open the left knee, left thigh to the left. And move into your tree pose. You can use your hands to help set up your posture. Keeping a strong base of that right foot, drawing the right hip in. And choosing your arm variation. It doesn't have to be the same as the other side. Steadying the breath. One more smooth cycle of breath. And then see if you can gently lift your left foot off the right. Draw the left thigh forward. Kick the left heel forward. And then kick the left heel back and take the left heel, left thigh back, lining up the thighs. Reach the left hand back. You could totally stay in the quad stretch here. Reach your right arm high. Or as you're ready, begin to kick. The action of the foot kicking hinges the hips forward and the heart draws forward. Smooth out the breath. One more inhale and exhale. And then use your next couple breaths to very slowly come out. Let the right foot stay the base and just let the left leg swing forward and back, filling the hips. Eventually, 2 feet to the mat. Walk yourself to the top of the mat. Bounce the knees, bounce the shoulders. Maybe swing the arms. And make your way to your mountain pose. Standing tall, steady, feet under the hips. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Plant the palms, step back. Go through a flow of choice with or without the knees. You could take some cat-cows. When you reach down dog, we'll inhale and shift forward back into a plank. With or without the knees, lower all the way onto your belly, nice and slow, bending the elbows close to the rib cage. Take a cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time bend both knees and reach your hands back, maybe just in that direction. If you did have a strap, you could wrap it around. If you have the bind, you can grab them. You can stay in a quad stretch, or if you're ready for one last big heart opening, you'll kick the feet into the hands, hands into the feet for bow pose. Keep breathing. And then wherever you are, very slowly and gently descend yourself back down. Forehead or one ear to the mat. Let the hips shake a little side to side. And And then let's all cactus the arms on the floor, palms down. Turn your head to the left, right ear to the earth, bend the left knee. Start to roll all the weight onto the right shoulder, right hip. Reach the left toes back behind you for can opener pose. The left hand can come closer to you or reach overhead. The left toes can touch the earth or just hover. Slowly come back to center. Maybe give the hips a little shake and we'll go to the other side. So turn to your left ear, bend your right knee and roll all the weight onto the left side as the right leg kicks behind you. Right hand can come closer to the chest. Very slowly start to come back to center. Bring the hands by the chest, press yourself up to tabletop. Walk the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And again, close the eyes and just move around from hands and knees. You can stretch the wrists again. You could come to your fists or your forearms. You could take some traditional cat cows, side cat cows. Couple more breaths to move. When you feel ready, start to make your way back to a neutral table. Tuck the toes and find a downward facing dog. Move this dog around again like the beginning of the practice. Just pedal the feet, reach the heels, maybe lift the heels and lower them. And then pause in your downward facing dog. Let's all deeply bend the left knee and then angle the right heel towards the center of the mat and lower it down. Press into the hands, getting a side stretch through the right hand, right outer leg. Come back to down dog. Bend the right knee really deeply. Angle the left heel towards the center of the mat. Left toes out to the left, and maybe the left heel can reach back and down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip, circle that out. If you want to flip your dog, you can. Right toes off the earth. Maybe right hand behind the head to support the neck even more. And then slowly come back around three-legged down dog. Slide the right shin, right knee forward. Coming to your half pigeon. Lift the heart, lift the chest, and with that length, you can begin to fold onto any prop or onto your forearms. You could also take figure four, pigeon on the back. One more breath. And start to use your palms to press yourself up slowly. Let all the weight shift to your right hip and slide the left leg around like you're in tree pose on the ground. Left leg long, right knee bent. Bring the right palm outside the right hip and lift the hips coming onto the right shin, right knee, left arm over the ear. Slowly, slowly lower the hips down, bend the left knee, finding butterfly, and just shake the knees a little gently, feeling the hips soften. Hands on the outer thighs, close the legs. Final downward facing dog of the practice. From down dog, left heel lifts, bend the knee, open up the hip, shake it out. Roll the ankle, roll the thigh. If you want to flip the dog, stay strong in the right shoulder, left toes off the earth. Maybe the left hand just holds the head, supporting the neck. And then slowly the left palm comes back down, left leg to the sky. Finding your half pigeon on the left side, right leg long behind you, or pigeon on the back, figure four. Lift the heart and then move into sleeping pigeon. Take one more big breath. And start to press into the palms. Let the weight fall over to the left hip and slide the right leg long and forward, like a tree pose. Left hand outside the left hip, lift the hips, coming onto the left shin, reach the right arm over the ear. And then exhale, slowly come back down, bend the right knee. Butterfly pose, hands to the ankles. If it feels good to fly the wings again, you can just bounce them a little. And then see if you can keep this shape with your feet together and fly your butterfly all the way onto your back. Recline butterfly. Hands to the feet or ankles, press the knees, the thighs away from you. And then break it apart, open it up into happy baby. Soles of the feet to the ceiling, hands to the ankle or the feet. Really press the feet into the hands and rock and roll on your back. A nice place to again flutter the lips. Take some audible exhales, some haws or hums. And if you want a little extended Shavasana, you could just move right into Shavasana. If you want one last back bend or twist, you can take a bridge or a spinal twist. Maybe shaking the feet in the air and then planting the soles of the feet. Pressing the palms down by the heels, lift the hips for bridge. If you're choosing to keep going, keep moving. You could roll the shoulders underneath for a little more of a back bend, or you could use the elbows as a support and bring the hands under the sacrum for a more supported bridge pose. We've back bended a lot today already. If you're in supported bridge, just press in the feet with hips a little higher to release the arms. If your arms are interlaced under you, unravel them. Take the shoulders out and slowly Roll yourself back down. Maybe heel toe the feet a little wider and knock the knees together, or let the knees float side to side. Last few moments of movement, of activity. If you're taking the spinal twist or you're still in your back bend, start to come out of that. And let's all move into final Shavasana, corpse pose. You can give yourself another full body stretch or another hug or squeeze. And then arrive in your Shavasana, final resting pose. I'll give you about 5 more minutes to rest, and then I'll guide you out. Take a slow breath in and a slower breath out. And this wiggle, the small wiggle of the fingers or the toes. And very gently reawaken or choose to stay here even longer. Longevity doesn't determine the success of something. Did you love? Did you build something? Did you laugh? Did you do your best? Did you care? Did you make memories? Were you supported? Did you feel good? Did you learn something new? Did you grow? Were you happy? Maybe take a full body stretch or give yourself one last hug. And then eventually, if you'd like to close practice together with the breath, you can make your way slowly to a comfortable seat, or least uncomfortable seat. Feel free to sit up on a block or a blanket and place the hands wherever it resonates for you. We'll take a big exhale together, let it go. Inhale, fill up, and release it back out. Thank you so much for moving with me. Beautiful practice. Drink some water.